Hello, everybody. Welcome back to This Podcast Takes Tokens. I'm Derek, joined by my host, Ryan.
Ryan, yeah. I'm pointing at the logo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those that are listening, we have the logo
Yeah.
around our banner and everything. He was pointing at it, and it was a little distracting. I wasn't sure what you were saying.
Yeah, sorry.
I had some technical difficulties beforehand, so I didn't know if it had something to do with that. But we're back. And last week I left everybody off with a little bit of a teaser, Retro Ramble tie-in to this episode. And I asked, what is your favorite weapon level combination? Now, that was a teaser, and if you guessed 007 Goldeneye on N64, you were right. And if you guessed something else, well, let us know, because maybe we like to cover that too. But for Goldeneye 007, what was your favorite weapon level combo? I'll let you go first.
Okay, so I will say that if you are listening to the recording of this and you didn't get to catch the live stream, it would have given it away earlier because we did get on here and we live streamed playing a couple rounds of GoldenEye. It's pretty fun. Mine was level was the facility, and then the weapons were the proximity mines, which came back to bite me when you and I played. But that's the thing. Like, I found after we did this, and we did that combination, that if you get yourself in a corner, you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah.
You know?
You gotta just blow through and run. And hopefully you don't get hit too hard.
Yeah. But it was always fun doing that, especially when you had 4 people playing.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was just mass chaos. Just
madness.
You'd be walking around a corner and
boom.
Derek just threw a proximity mine right on the other side of that wall. Right. I had no idea it was there, and that's it.
Or you throw them at people's feet.
Yeah.
They're just running and they just boom. Yep. Doesn't take much. Yeah, you put them on the ceiling. People don't look up at the ceiling a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Which
next time we play, they're going on the ceiling.
Which proximity mines was my favorite weapon as well, and everybody hated me for them because I would do the same thing. I would back them into corners and lock them down, and they couldn't get out.
Yep.
I loved it. That was my favorite. And then my favorite level was the bunker with the big TV room and everything, and it's got all the corridors and stuff, which I really liked for the proximity mine combination, because all the hallways had these little arches, and you could put one on the backside of the arch, and you couldn't see it or hit it with a gun if you're coming from one direction.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of people with that. Or the TVs in the viewing room. If you put one on the TV above the heads, as they walked underneath of it, it would blow up and take them out too. So that's my tips for you.
Dastardly.
I know.
Or
on the insides of doors, so whenever somebody went up to go open a door, and just blow on them.
Yeah.
Gotta hide them. Can't put them in plain sight. But that's proximity mines.
That's the thing. You can do it either one way or the other. You can hide them, or you can play the mental game, and you can throw it. They go into a room.
Yeah.
Like the facility. There's a couple of rooms that there's only one way out.
Yeah.
And they watch you throw the mines at the door on the other side as it closes, and you're stuck.
Yep.
Because you can't shoot it.
Nope.
It's on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
But as soon as you get close to that door, it's going to blow.
Right. And what's funny is, like, you can sneak up on the door, and you can trigger the door to open. And it'll go away from you. But the proximity mine doesn't go off based off of the door movement. It only goes off because of people moving around it, which is funny. I always thought.
Yeah.
But it'll go off with other explosions near it. So.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Where you throw another mine past it and it sets it off.
Yeah,
but bullets
that's what you have to do.
I guess they're too fast.
Yeah, I guess because I tried that when we were playing. I tried to shoot past, because I could see where you had thrown one on the wall, but I didn't. I think I had a weapon. There's a PP7 that wouldn't zoom, so I'm like, I cannot hit this thing.
Yeah, because the
so
aiming sights are just like
yeah.
And, you get to a certain point and you're like, okay, I fired off a full clip of bullets. I know I have a clip now. Can I just pick up that clip and throw it over there and set off that proximity?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Not an option.
Or just this empty gun.
Yeah.
Going past.
Or I'll throw the whole gun. I don't care.
Yeah. I'll pick
But,
another one up.
Yeah, so today we'll be talking about Goldeneye. Join us after the intro, and we'll get into it.
Yep.
We'll see y'all in a second. Your local video store card.
A comic book in your back pocket.
Games with no tutorials.
Music you had to discover.
And drinking water straight from the hose.
These are the things us millennials remember fondly. We are the Jennings brothers.
Join us after the streetlights come on
as we race our bikes from the top of the hill
right down memory lane.
Exchange those quarters because this podcast takes tokens.
Hello. Welcome back to This Podcast Takes Tokens. We are back. We were talking about one of my favorite games of all time and one of the best games I think there is. There was always one golden rule to Goldeneye. Only cheaters pick Odd Job in multiplayer. Tonight we're talking about the classic rare game, not rare as in hard to find, but rare as in the video game company. 007 Goldeneye, released here in North America on August 25th, 1997. Here's a couple numbers for you. Goldeneye is the third best-selling N64 game ever, at over 8 million copies sold. I did not know that.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I didn't know. Do you know what the other two are? 1 and 2.
Mario games. I think Mario 64 and I can't remember what the other one was.
Probably
Mario
Kart
something.
Or something like that. Or maybe, I bet it's Mario Kart.
But yeah,
definitely Mario 64.
Yeah, they were Mario games.
Number one.
But not by much. I think like 10 million was the top one. I could tell you if I looked it up again, but who's got the time?
Yeah, that's we're on a time crunch. We can't.
That's right. We're doing a podcast. We're doing a live podcast. That's I don't have time to sit here and scroll back through and tell you that Super Mario 64 had 11.9 million copies sold at number 1, and Super Mario Kart 64 had 9.87 million copies sold at number 2. And bonus fun fact for you, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, number 4 at 7.6 million copies sold. Yeah. So there's a little bonus fun facts for y'all. But here we're talking about Goldeneye. Goldeneye for the N64 came out in 1997. The movie came out in 95. It took them a couple of years to get this one released. It kept getting delayed and pushed back, which actually ended up working out in their favor because they were able to work out a bunch of bugs and inevitably introduce multiplayer mode, which is what catapulted this game into the stratosphere that we know and love it. When do you first remember playing Goldeneye 007?
Oh, at our Aunt Kathy's house.
Yeah.
When she bought a Nintendo 64. I don't remember when she got the 64. But when did the 64 came out in 96, I think, didn't it?
I think so, yeah.
I think that's right. I don't remember exactly when she got this, but I remember playing it over there a lot. And matter of fact, like when I was playing this week, and I played it some more before we got on and played it, oh my gosh, like this game probably makes me feel more nostalgic than any game.
Yeah.
With the exception maybe Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
But it's that Nintendo 64 era that I think about most, because I remember like spent a lot of time at our Aunt Kathy's and like in the summer you and I'd be playing Goldeneye, like and or we'd be even if we were just going out there for like 4th of July or whatever, like in my mind, ingrained in my mind is the Nintendo 64, this game in particular, and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And I can't not think about that time in my life without thinking about those two games.
Oh, okay.
And so like as I'm playing this, every time I play it, and it's been a while since I played it, but like I'm playing it, I'm just like, just feel at home. Like, is the best way I can describe it. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's very, the Nintendo 64 in particular and this game are very near and dear to my heart. I love them so much. Yeah.
I'm glad they put this back out on the Switch. Like, that's a big deal. And the only thing is I wish they would have had, now I haven't gone into it much, maybe there is, but I wish there was a controller option that was a little more first person shooter like setup that they had preset in there instead of like having to figure it out and map it myself. Although I do appreciate the option to remap all the buttons. That made playing it again so much better. Because as we all know, that N64 controller is very unique, and this game was on the forefront of first-person shooter games. Yes,
like using this,
that little thumbstick in the middle,
and then your strafe was here.
Yes,
going up going left and right. I'm sorry, you would think you're going to strafe left and right.
Nope,
you're turning left and right.
It was like tank controllers. It was odd.
Yeah.
But yeah, you had to, but I think that's kind of like also the charm of the N64 controller is you could adapt your grip however you wanted to play the game. I think I remember I used to hold the two outside ones and then reach my finger in to hit the Z and my thumb to hit because I have so much bigger hands.
Yeah.
So it worked for me for that, but I know other people would do like the middle and side grip and kind of grip it
that's
sideways.
I always gripped it like that. That's how I would always grip it. Now there were some games, Jet Force Gemini, which was another rare game, that you had to hold it like this, and like it was so weird. That was how you moved with the D-pad, and then you would aim with the
But yeah, it's a little weird little controller, but like it's adaptable. I think that's kind of what they're going for, is that you could adapt it to different games and then hold it in different ways for different games. They were early on with that whole like figuring out a controller that's more than just like a brick that you hold, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know this game was originally being developed for the Super Nintendo?
I did not know that.
It was.
No.
And then they quickly pivoted to the N64 whenever I think the first delay hit. And they were like, okay.
It couldn't have been a first person shooter that they were trying to do.
No, it was going to be a platformer.
SNES. Okay.
Yeah, so like a more traditional platformer type thing. And I think they were still in early development. They hadn't started developing any assets. It was like they were planning phases or whatever, and maybe a couple months in, and they pivoted to the N64, I think, because Nintendo wanted them to focus on building out this game for the N64 as like a launch title. And that didn't happen. We know it got delayed a few times. So
yeah.
But I know you mentioned first time you played it was at our Aunt Kathy's house. Some of your earliest memories of it there. For me, I was in high school, and this game came out my sophomore year. I think my freshman year. But a friend of mine got it for his birthday. I think he got an N64, and then he got this that summer after it came out, because it came out in August, I think, of, August of 97? Yeah, so he got it in like, what you said, in spring of like 98 or something like that.
Okay.
And anyways, after school, that's all we do. We go over to his house, and like 6 of us sitting around playing Goldeneye 4-player. Somebody gets knocked out, top 2 players get to stay in, everybody else has to rotate out. But that was so much fun, just like hanging out playing. Even just watching and hanging out with other people playing.
Oh yeah,
it was so much fun. This is the definition of a couch co-op, and it just like I miss the couch co-op, just sitting on the couch playing games. That's just so much fun. Now we got all these like disconnected online communities, and I don't know. Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, there's something about just being in the same room with somebody, and you can be a jerk and you cover their eyes, or something while you're you're getting ready to take them out or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, and you can, I don't know. There's
Screen
just that. You can screen peek, but I mean, like, even like just hanging out with your friends, there's just that camaraderie that's there that you don't really get so much when you're online.
Yeah.
Like, I remember even playing, like, during the Xbox 360 days, like, a lot of times, a couple of my friends, they would bring their Xboxes over to our apartment and their TVs, and we'd play online, but we would all still be in the apartment, so we could, hear each other and talk to each other.
The Halo LAN parties.
Yeah. And it's just something about being together and like, let's take a break, let's go and grab a bite to eat or something, and then
watch an episode of Family Guy, whatever.
Yeah, we'll spend another 8 hours playing this until 7 in the morning or something. And
God, yeah. Watching the sunrise while you're playing Halo. Oh,
yeah,
that brings me back. But Goldeneye 007, man, yeah. I never owned an N64 until probably the last 10 years, and as a result, I never owned Goldeneye either.
Yeah,
but I always played it, at friends' houses and at our Aunt Kathy's over the summer, playing through it and stuff like that. But yeah, always just a lot of fun. So what's your favorite level to play single player? Do you remember?
It's probably, the facility. I wrote this down. I knew you were gonna. Yeah, it's the second one. I knew you were gonna ask this, so I wrote this down. It's either facility or the frigate on the ship.
Oh, okay.
That one I always
bring the hostages.
Yeah. But I just knew those levels so well because those were traditionally the ones I would play over and over again. And
because every time somebody deleted your save game, those are the first 3 you got to play.
Yeah. So like, you would, I don't know. I just knew, like, I loved coming into the facility. It's gotta be the facility if I have to choose between the two. I loved coming in there. Like, you come in the vent.
Yeah.
And then there's that guy that's in the stall. If you just move enough, it takes 2 shots because the first shot knocks his hat off.
Oh, you can get him in
one. He doesn't do anything. You can do it in one?
You can get in one, yeah.
Okay. Well,
you gotta hit like that little space between, like, there's a little wedge of the back of his head between his hat and the stall door, and you gotta hit that.
Okay. Yeah,
but you can do it.
But and even doing it again last night when I was playing, like, it cracks me up. Where, like, you shoot his hat off, it falls in front of him, and he doesn't move.
Doesn't move.
It's just nothing. He's like, that's just normal day. Hat fell off again.
Like, my job is to stand here in the stall, holding my big gun, staring at the door, and doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe he thinks it's a test, perhaps.
Yeah. Well, him and there's a couple other guys that are in other stalls. Like, you got to be careful. You got to go in there. And, like, I got to the point I knew, like, where they were at, but you had to go in and you had to open up every stall door and make sure, because otherwise, if the alarm goes off or something, they're going to be right behind you.
Yeah, they're on you.
What was your favorite level?
My favorite was probably the train level. I liked just that, like, you're going straight down compartment by compartment. And then it had the cool use of, like, the watch with, like, the laser feature to, like, etch out the door at the end, and you have to take out all the little alarms on each one. I liked that one. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one. And then you're going down the halls, and then, like, you got the doors, so you gotta be careful because they might come out of the doors on you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that's probably one of my favorites. It was definitely a train job. I like that one. I haven't gotten there yet. I've been replaying it, and I'm at
same.
I forget. I'm on
statue, aren't you?
Yes, I'm a statue. You saw that, yeah.
Now that's my least favorite one.
Yeah, I don't like that one as much.
I get lost so much in that.
Yes.
Like, I was reading somebody on Reddit was like, oh, that's like the easiest one to play on Double O Agent because you don't have to fire a single shot if you know where you're going. You just have to run.
Oh, yeah, because the guys they can't shoot worth anything.
Yeah.
They're worse than stormtroopers in this game.
Yeah.
Although the level before that is also a pain, where it's the second time you go through the snow level with all the little bunkers, but it's nighttime, so you can't see anything. And I get lost in that one too, trying to. And you got to find. There's one guy walking around with a key card, and you got to find him so you can open the door when you get
Yep.
into the satellite. I did that level. I spent yesterday. That was the only level I played yesterday trying to beat. Because I couldn't find the guy with the key with the stupid key card.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's little things like that that get kind of frustrating with it. But yeah, once you learn their move, because they all have patterns. So once you learn their movements, you learn where everything's at, then it's a little easier the next time you go through it. As long as they don't move. Like sometimes they move and then you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Like you don't get to it fast enough or something.
I always hated the second time you go in the bunker because you got Natalia.
Oh, yes.
And inevitably, I would shoot her. She'd walk right in front of me and I'd shoot her.
You know what the secret is?
I'd fail the mission.
You don't let her out.
You leave her
the
in
end.
the cell.
Yeah.
I learned that. I learned that as I got a little bit older. Yeah. If you just leave her in the cell till the end, then that doesn't.
Yeah, because otherwise, she's right there in front of you the whole time. You're just like, get out of the way. Well, there's bullets flying. Do you not notice this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although she could walk in front of them and they don't shoot her. It's only you are the only one that can shoot her.
I had a note on that. That was something I remember because I played this with our Aunt Kathy a lot. Like we would alternate. So listeners that obviously, you didn't grow up with us. Our Aunt Kathy, she would have in her game room, she would have one TV for the game. And then she had another TV set up so she could watch TV while she's playing. And so she'd be watching. Oh, it was great. Yeah. She'd be watching football or whatever. And like when I was playing a level and we'd be talking and then like she'd play a level and we just pass it off back and forth. But I remember she would always get so frustrated because like she would like, you shoot the guys and some of them are slow, like they're grabbing their neck as they're falling down or whatever.
But in the way
you keep unloading and it keeps hitting their bodies, but the enemies can shoot through their friends and hit you. And she would always get so mad. And I remember her being like, why can they do this? Like, I don't understand why they can do this. And she was pretty notorious. Like if she got frustrated with a game, she would just she wouldn't say a lot. She'd just turn it off, but I remember that specifically. She'd just be like, what is this? Like, why can't I shoot through these guys?
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that was always a frustration. They would die in front of one another, and you get two or three of them stacked up, just slowly dying, and then the other guys behind them just continuing to plow through.
Yep.
Yeah. Especially when you got those super secret agents that would come out, the ones that were had a little better aim. They kind of turned sideways at you. They had two guns at once.
Kind of like the tan uniforms or whatever. Yeah. Oh no, you're talking about the guys that are in the black uniforms.
Or depending on the level, their uniforms changed, but they always had two guns because they were and they'd have glasses sometimes because they were more.
That was it. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, that was a frustrating thing, but
or they'll be standing in front of you, and you'll start firing at them, and they'll do the little sideways bunny hop.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's just the most ridiculous little animation, or that you'll be shooting at them, and they're in front. It's completely open ground in front of you, between you and them, and they'll crouch down slowly and roll, and then slowly stand up and start shooting back at you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was always fun.
Yeah.
So what was it? The facility? Yeah, the facility is one that I'm stuck on right now because, as you know, as you progress through these levels, you have Agent, 00 Agent, and 007, I think, are the three.
You got Agent, Secret Agent, 00 Agent.
That's what it was, Secret Agent. So yeah. So you got those three. The first level, I think I didn't even bother with Secret Agent. I think you have to play Secret Agent first to unlock the next one, don't you? I want to say I just play straight through it.
I think you can start on 00.
Yeah.
I think you can.
I think I think I just went straight to 00 because that first one was so much easier. And then just beat it and got through it.
Mm-hmm.
But the next one, the facility one, I'm stuck on 00. I can't get through the 00 level because you get to that point where you go through the double door and there's the two guys by the lockers, and then you have that long hallway with the first two tanker rooms or whatever. There's so many guys that just start pouring in there, and that's where they always end up taking me out. That's like a little choke point right there, and I always get taken out right there. It's frustrating me. So I can't progress. I can only progress on Agent through everything right now. So I went back because I spent a couple days just trying to beat that level in Double O. And finally I went back and I was like, okay, I'm just going to like do agent and see how far I can get before we start this episode. Because this was like a few days ago whenever I decided that.
Yeah.
It's a little easier. Agent's a little easier. Double O on that one's a lot harder. They hit harder. Their aim is better. And I noticed that whenever you're on Double O agent versus agent, your auto aim isn't as good. Like it's not as tight.
It's not as good. And they take more hits.
Yeah.
Like they're bullet sponges in Double O.
Yeah. Unless you can get
out
headshot.
Explosions. Yeah, headshots work. Explosions take them out pretty good. Like no one's going to survive a tank.
Trying to do the crosshairs with the aiming on that game is oh man. No.
Yeah.
Unless I'm snipering somebody from far back, I can't. Like I don't have the patience for it.
It's so hard.
sloppy.
I don't remember it being that difficult.
Right.
But like playing it again, I'm like, ooh, because even when we were playing, just a little bit ago, like I was trying to aim to hit you, and I was like, I can't sit here and do this because you're just gonna shoot me. Like I can't stop and do that. Like, I mean, I appreciate
the aim. You have to stop moving.
Yeah. And I appreciate the realism, air quotes, of it, where like, your hands moving, because even if you're like holding still, like if you've ever aimed down the side of a rifle or something, you're still, a
little bit, but he's moving around like he's a recovering alcoholic or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little ridiculous.
Well, it's James Bond, so
that's just true. He may be 3 martinis deep.
Yeah. But back to like you're talking about Double O agent, secret agent, all that. That's one thing that I loved about this game. It had so much. It encouraged you to replay the game so much because, like, at different difficulties, unlocked new cheats.
Yeah. And new challenges. Like you had to do different things.
Like beating certain levels under a certain time limit on certain difficulties would unlock. Like I remember the hardest one I think was Aztec. You had to beat it on Double O agent under a certain amount of time, and you would get you would unlock the golden gun that you could use.
It was nearly impossible.
Aunt Kathy and I did it. It took us forever, but like her and I went through and because I think she had like a Nintendo Power guide or something that told had
the whole list of them and everything.
Yeah. And I remember, I mean, we didn't do it like in a weekend. Like it took us months. But I remember, we would, like I was saying earlier, we would trade off back and forth. And we ended up beating the game on Double O Agent by doing that. And then we would, then we went back and tried to unlock all the cheats and everything. And I remember, I think she's the one that beat Aztec on Double O Agent.
Wow.
I remember playing Cradle with her, the last like official level, and there's like Aztec and Egypt or something unlocks later. Cradle, I remember when we beat that on Double O Agent.
That was hard too.
She did most of it until she kept dying at Trevlin there at the end, because you have to go down the satellite, and he's like firing up at you. So like she got all the way to that point, and then she paused it and she gave me the controller, and then I was able to finish off Trevlin, and I'm like,
just cold.
We did it, yeah.
Wow,
so,
that's impressive.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
I always loved unlocking all those little bonus unlockables or whatever. Do you remember a favorite in particular? Like obviously Golden Gun has got to be a favorite.
Yeah, Golden Gun's great. I loved the paintball mode.
Yes.
Even playing it like on, because you could use all those modes not only on multiplayer but also in the single player game.
Yeah.
And I loved using the paintball mode. It was just just splash bright rainbow colors or whatever all over the wall.
Yeah.
It was just fun and
built up over time.
Paint the guys. When you'd shoot a guy, it wouldn't be blood. It'd just be like a little
paintball,
like you're playing paintball.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was always.
Yeah, which one did you like?
I think it was paintball. Paintball was one of my favorites, or DK mode. Give them all big heads.
DK was fun too. Yeah.
It's a good way to take out that guy in the stall. Like you give him a big head, you're not going to miss.
It's like his head's like protruding out of the wall of the stall, and you can shoot it.
They're all just giant heads. Yeah.
And it's funny, like when you
too? I would imagine
that?
I imagine 007's got the big head then
Oh
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Because if you finish a level and it show, like some of the
that's
levels
right,
show
yeah.
him like doing an animation or something, and he'll have the huge head and the long arms. They have long arms, and Natalia always looked funny with the big head. But
Look like balloons.
yeah, I loved when you would shoot them and like they do the neck animation, but their head would be huge and they're just like, ugh. But it sucked if you were on a harder difficulty because then the head's bigger and you're trying to fire at the other guys.
Oh yes.
And you're hitting this target that's huge.
Yes. But it's in the way.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, so we talked about favorite level. What's perhaps your least favorite level you remember playing? Going through.
Oh, it was the stat. It was a statue level.
Statue level?
Just because it's dark, and and even to this day when I play through it, I get lost in it. I can never remember where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah.
And I inevitably am having to like fight for my life to get through the level because I'm running low on health because the guys just keep coming in that level.
Yeah, they do. I don't know where they're coming from.
Yeah.
That and the last one.
I hated that one.
They keep coming from that one before that too.
They do. And that one I'm like, okay. Like
they're far
it's
enough
the last
away.
level. Yeah.
You get that little gun twitch whenever they're getting close enough and you're like, fire.
Yeah. 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 I mean, that's funny too because you attune yourself to that.
Yeah.
And
it's like a divining
as soon
rod.
as you see the gun do this, you instinctively just pull the trigger.
Yep.
And yeah, it's funny.
It's a fun little mechanic.
Little things about this game that
and they come back so quickly.
Learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. It's like riding a bike.
Right? I think for me, the least favorite was, if I'm remembering correctly, and I haven't gone there yet, the jungle was just like a muddy green-brown mix, and it was hard to see anything through it. It was just like this soup. It was awful.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was like, I don't remember if it was necessarily that it was difficult or that it was just such an eyesore that I didn't like it. But I remember that was probably my least favorite, which I haven't gotten back to it yet. I'm not looking forward to it, but
I just got to the silo level.
Okay.
So I'm not super far into it again, but I mean, throughout my life, I've beaten this game so many times, so it's just, but yeah, those certain levels that you're just like, I'm not too excited to play this one. The archives, I don't really care for too much either.
Yeah, it's fine. I've never played it all the way through by myself. Like, I've always picked up on somebody else's game and played a little bit here and there. Like, trying to get the, because we'd have my friend who had it, he had the first folder was his that he was playing through. And then the second folder was like the multiplayer one that we would all play on, and we would like work towards unlocking all the different things together as a group. And so yeah, I've never actually this is the most I've ever sat down and played it by myself. So that's kind of fun. I like a good game where you can just sit down and play the single player campaign. I like that.
Yeah.
I miss that. You don't see that as much
especially
anymore.
first person shooters. They don't have a lot of I want like the first person shooters they have, they're either like these arena based games like the new Doom, like it's single player. I mean, they have multiplayer, but like the campaign's single player, but it's like an arena thing where you get this big area where you're firing. And I'm not saying I hate that. It's just I prefer these level based first person shooters.
Yeah.
It's like you just got like a level
and
you're going through it, and it's pretty linear, and like I don't know.
Not everything needs to be an open world. Like, just give me some tasks and let me go at them.
Yep.
And give me a story as we're going through it too. I mean, we kind of have a story here. I tend to click through whenever they're texting at me, but
yeah. If you read through the dossier, it will like give you a little more. But I mean, it does pretty well for a game of that time. Follow the storyline for the movie. So. Yeah.
And that was part of like the advertising campaign too. They had that commercial and they would show footage of the game and then they'd show footage in the movie that almost lined up with it seemed like at some point.
Yeah.
Almost mirrored it 1-to-1. Which is true because I know in developing this game they went around a lot of locations and they took a lot of photographs and they modeled a lot of stuff after the actual locations used in the movies. So for the most part, yeah, like pretty straight up. I mean, it was made to be a movie tie-in thing, but it just came out a little late.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't expect it to do that good because it came out so much later than the movie, and it was a movie based on, or a game based on a movie, which is notoriously not very good. So nobody was expecting a lot of success. So they didn't make a whole lot of copies of the game. Nintendo didn't produce a lot of copies of the game for the first year, and it sold out. You couldn't get a hold of it. And then the second year they produced more, but they sold out by the end of the year. And it wasn't until the third year that they finally produced enough to make it to the end of the year into the holiday push. And it became the best-selling game of that year, which is just like crazy to me. And that's why we get like the 8 million copies sold or something like that. Most of them was that year, I think.
I would venture to say the legacy of the game surpasses the legacy of the movie.
Yeah. Even though it was like Pierce Brosnan's first James Bond movie, wasn't it?
And it's my favorite Brosnan Bond film. It's really good.
Yeah.
But I think the game
Oh yeah. For sure.
surpasses
Yeah. People know the game more than they know the movie.
Yeah.
I think I played the game.
And maybe that's
more
just
than
our
I've seen the
circle
movie.
that we live in. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I know I haven't seen the movie since around the time the game came out. Because I think we watched it while we were playing the game one time, but
yeah.
other than that, like, I really haven't watched the movie a whole lot. But
Well, they even went off, and this one did so well. They made The World Is Not Enough, which is fun. Like, I don't think it's not quite as good as Goldeneye.
Yeah.
Like, how can it be? But I remember that game was still very fun. And you had the gadgets, you had all that stuff, and it looked a little nicer because it came out like towards the end of the 64's life cycle. So they had, they had it, the textures looked a little sharper. They
put it on PlayStation too as well, didn't they?
So maybe I remember they had Tomorrow Never Dies was only on PlayStation, but that was like a third person shooter. And that one I bought with like birthday money because I was thinking it was going to be like Goldeneye. It was such a disappointment.
Birthday money games are always a disappointment.
Yeah, they usually are. Yeah.
Well. So they got the likeness for Pierce Brosnan in this game and all the other characters because of the movie, and it was part of like their contracts with the movie and stuff that they were going to make a game. So licensing rights were already. Anyways. In developing the film, they went ahead and they built out Sean Connery, Roger Moore, and Timothy Dalton 007s.
Oh, they did?
Yes, and they were playable characters. You play as all four of these James Bonds, like the original four. I think there's a fifth one, but he only had like one movie and he wasn't popular, so they didn't do him. So they had the four of them, and you could play as any one of them. But they had to take it out, or they didn't take it out. They had to just lock them down. It's still in the game data. Like you could unlock it if you hacked the game, but they
or something.
Yeah. So they locked them away because they were like, these actors are going to want money for it. Sean Connery is definitely going to get paid for it, and if Sean Connery gets paid for it, and Roger Moore hears about it, Roger Moore's going to want to get paid for it, and then Timothy Dalton's going to hear about it, and he's going to want to get paid, and then. So it was a whole thing, and they locked it away. But there's like screenshots from the development phase of each of the folders having a different James Bond on it. And I think you could play through the campaign as the different James Bonds as well.
Oh, interesting.
So, what could have been? It would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But
I
just thought that was a fun one too.
Yeah.
So
music on this game, right?
What's that?
The music on this game.
Yeah. Like,
oh my gosh.
Iconic music, just great music.
Oh, it's so good.
Based on, I think
they did not have to go this hard.
No, they did not. This is music that lives on. Like I hear my son heard this and didn't know what it was from, but recognized it, and he cited it as like from like a meme or something like that. And I was like, no, I mean it's from James Bond 007. It's the Goldeneye,
Yeah.
the Goldeneye game. And he's
Yeah.
like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, okay, well.
Have you seen, like, I'm sure you can find it somewhere, people, it's probably not a rare thing, but I've seen where people have, like, taken their, like, Galaxy watches, and they've made an interface that looks like,
my first watch that I had one of those. Like, it was
Oh, you did?
somebody had it, and I've got on there. Yeah, it was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
Your battery was like the, what's it called again? The body armor, and your health was your, like, I forgot what the health bar one was, but yeah, that was fun. I think,
Yeah.
Just the legacy of this game lives on, and it's just crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, favorite weapon in single player? Do you have a favorite weapon from single player? Anything that stands out?
Generally, I know this is really weird. I can't. I just love the feel of the silenced PP7.
Yeah.
And just the sound of pew,
Yeah.
and I can hit guys from a decent distance with that.
Yeah.
And it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. Especially like whenever you're playing just Agent, because the auto aim is so good on it.
Mm-hmm.
That you just, like as soon as you lock on, like two or three shots and they're gone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I would agree. I think my favorite was the watch though. It was used so fantastically throughout the whole game. Like you had like the one where you laser off the door opening, and then where it becomes like the magnet and grabs the key off the wall.
Oh,
and, you use it as like your pause menu, and it just had so many.
Detonator for your mines.
Detonator for your mines, like whenever you're walking around holding it. That's great.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely that was probably my favorite. I like the inclusion of it, and the fact that they used it so well, but didn't use it too much. Like it got used just enough, I think, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I have any more big things to talk about with this one. If you got any more you want to bring up on it,
I've got one more thing. So something that I didn't know about until I was just playing tonight. I was in the pause menu because I think my wife was talking to me, and then I was just kind of like I was talking with her, and I was just kind of like flipping through the pause menu with the shoulder buttons, and I'm assuming this is just on the Switch version, but you can set the aspect ratio to 16 by 9 widescreen.
I think you could do that on the original.
Could you? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, because you could also go cinematic mode, and cinematic mode brings it even tighter.
Oh, and I opened that up, and I'm like, whoa! Like this is a whole new world to me. So I'm playing it in that aspect ratio, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
But then it just puts the black bars at the top and the bottom, doesn't it?
It does, but you can see out. I mean, it does widen your field of view.
Oh, okay.
You can see out a little more. Yeah.
All right.
So there's that, and then just a side note, Rare was acquired years ago by Microsoft.
Yeah.
So when they released this on the Switch,
we got it
because Microsoft now owns
Xbox.
Rare. It's a weird licensing issue. They also released it on Xbox, but it was a remastered version of it. And if you have the opportunity to play that is a lot of fun because the graphics are updated.
Yeah.
The control scheme is set to modern controls.
Yeah.
So it is, I think, like the 64 version is the way to play it for like nostalgia. But if you want to play, like, if you want a modern version of this game, you should totally check it out on like Game Pass or whatever.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. I played that one. That was a good one.
Pretty good. Yeah.
And I think for a little while
faithful.
they had it where you could like multiplayer cross-platform with that. Am I wrong, or was it just across Xbox?
I think it was just actually, no. It was that was the deal that they made, that Nintendo made with them. Nintendo was kept exclusivity rights for online multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
Whereas Microsoft had sorry, I'm adjusting myself. The updated, like they had the updated graphics, they had all that. Like they had the new version basically, but they could not have online capability.
Okay.
So
I knew they had something with their online, but I guess that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. I got one more for you.
Yeah.
This was a top rental at Blockbuster, and that's what led to a lot of its success. or later success, or discover what led to it being discovered rather, is that it was rented out so much at Blockbuster. Like there were 20 copies in almost every Blockbuster. It was rented out so often.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yeah, this was like a very popular game with rental, and then that's what led to it being one of the greatest selling games on the N64.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it helped
awesome.
Nintendo avoid being crushed in the 90s console war because of this.
Yep.
So, yay for Rare. Which they did the Donkey Kong game, didn't they? Mm-hmm. That's where DK mode came from. Yeah. That was another fun game.
Rare's the one that, they were originally a Nintendo company. I don't know how. I'd have to look into how Microsoft acquired them. But like the Donkey Kong Country games,
those were great.
Rare made those, like for SNES and for Game Boy and all that.
Killer Instinct, I think, was another one of theirs, wasn't it?
Killer Instinct was another one. Yep. And then they had for 64, you've got Jet Force Gemini, Banjo Kazooie, Banjo Tooie. Those are fun, really fun games. Rare just had a lot of good hits. Diddy Kong Racing, just a lot of really good hits. And I haven't seen much. Perfect Dark. They did Perfect Dark as well.
Yeah, it's like the spiritual successor to this one, isn't it?
Yeah,
I've never played Perfect Dark.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, Battletoads. That was a great one. We had we had a Battletoads arcade for a short while, like full stand-up arcade. Like,
oh wow,
it kind of worked, but like there was burn-in on the screen pretty bad. I ended up selling it, so then I got my Switch with it, but. Yeah, that was a little fun. That was a fun one to have. Battletoads is like that's an intense game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, Perfect Dark, you should play that.
Yeah.
That's another one that I own.
It's on the Switch. I can check that out.
It's on the Switch as well. As another one Aunt Kathy and I would play a lot of.
Yeah.
I remember when she got that, like, what was it? Linda had told me, like, I think Aunt Kathy was working late that night or something, and Linda picked me up from the house, or from Dad's house. Anyway, she's like, oh, your Aunt Kathy got a new game in there. It's like Golden. She told me to tell you it's like Goldeneye, but it's got a girl. And I was like, okay, that's cool. The only game that I saw that she had in there that was new was like Tetris Effect or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
this isn't right.
Okay, maybe this is it. And I'm playing it, and I'm like,
Where's the girl?
What is this? Like, it's a robot. Is it a female robot? Like, this isn't like Goldeneye. And then when Aunt Kathy got home, like, she's like, oh, sorry. It was like, I don't know. It was sitting on a shelf, like, beside. I just didn't see it. But, yeah. Perfect Dark's really fun. It's really good.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out, whenever I get done with revisiting Goldeneye here, which now I'm down this rabbit hole. I don't know how long this is going to last for.
Well, Perfect Dark, it's got like, you got your weapons, and then most of the weapons have like a secondary function on them. So like there's a gun that's the laptop gun, and it folds up like a laptop, but like you shoot it, and then you can, like, its secondary feature is you can just throw it and it turns into a turret.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and like most of the weapons in that game have like secondary features like that are just really fun.
All right. Well, I'll have to check it out. Got any stale popcorn for me this week?
Stale popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh darn it! I always get these things mixed. Stale popcorn is something that we got to say.
That's right.
That's right. Okay. That's right.
Me.
The gum under the seat is. I will get this down sometime. I'll get it down. We do have a little gum under the seat. But stale popcorn. So this week I had over the weekend I had gotten into playing some retro games again. Obviously, like, this is retro, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna beat the original NES Shadowgate.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
I'd never beat that game before.
Oh really?
Oh my gosh, great.
Yeah,
it was fun. I used a guide.
Well, yeah,
but I did finish the game. I mean, there's so many there's things in there that you can click on that, like,
do nothing,
don't do anything,
or they do something that doesn't have any relevance. There's a lot of red herrings. Yeah,
and then you run out of like torchlight, and then you're dead.
Yeah.
Gosh, I remember playing that, like, again, Aunt Kathy's shit Shadowgate. I would play it for a little bit, and I'm like, I don't understand this game. You know, when I'm like 7 or 8 years old, I didn't get it. Yeah. Anyway, I was
I
just
always
like,
loved that game.
I'm gonna beat this game, and I beat it this weekend.
That's awesome.
And it took me like 2 hours, and I finished it. It was a really short game.
Is that on the Switch? Or did you play it somewhere else?
I played it somewhere else. But it might be on the Switch. I don't know.
I picked it up on Game Boy a while back.
Yeah.
And I got it up on the wall here. I can't remember. It's Shadowgate something. It was like Game Boy Color game. Or maybe it's just a regular Game Boy game in my color. I think I have a Game Boy Color, so it must be adding color. I think it's just a regular Game Boy game. But anyways, Shadowgate. I always loved the Shadowgate game. We go over and play it any cat. You know, we did an episode a few weeks back talking about scary games. I think I remember that one giving me a little bit of anxiety playing it.
Yeah.
So for an 8-bit game, like, all right, I could, okay, maybe, yeah, I guess, because, like, you know, you got the torch running down and everything, and all that you're dealing with. So I'll give it to that one. An 8-bit game that got my anxiety a little bit. So Shadowgate, yeah.
There's a couple other ones that are like point and click adventures like that I like watched a YouTube video on, like NES horror games that I want to try. I think one's like called Uninvited or something like that, and I don't know. There's a couple of them I want to try out. But yeah. And there's Sweet Home. Sweet Home's another one that I saw that's like, you're this Japanese film crew. It was like only released in Japan. You can like find English translation for it.
My son Bruce was telling me about this one.
Oh, he was? Okay. Yeah. It was like the guy that made Resident Evil. Like, this is one of his first games that he made.
Okay.
He based Resident Evil off of Sweet Home.
Interesting.
Like, kind of some of the ideas off it. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm anxious to play that one too.
Okay. That'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any stovepipe for you this week, so we can go right on to Gum Under the Seat. What you got there?
Gum Under the Seat. So our good friend Matt, you can see his comments here on
the live chat.
On the live chat. So we'll answer a couple of these up. Thanks, Matt. We appreciate you throwing comments on there. So he asked us, did you guys ban Odd Job in multiplayer too? Yes. We would. I mean, it's cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah, he's too short. You shoot right over his head.
Unofficial cheat code.
Yeah. Although there is a workaround. You can crouch. And you can run around crouching, and it's kind of the same as having Odd Job. So, like, if anybody had Odd Job, that's what we'd all just crouch and
everybody crouches,
play like that. But yeah. For sure.
And then we were talking about the music from Bond, from Goldeneye. It was really good. And Matt had said that's just rare in general, having great music. The pause music in Battletoads goes pretty dang hard.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yeah, their music is just really good.
I remember the Donkey Kong Country games had really good music to them too. I remember just like that pause music, or like the different stage music. Like there was Funky Kong, he'd come out and play his music.
Kong.
Yeah, those are always fun.
My favorite is the water themes. It's just so good. I have that on like my Spotify like songs.
Really?
And so it comes up once in a while. I'm like, oh gosh, it's so good. any of those, like, it's something about Nintendo. Any water music, like for a water level, is just good.
Yeah, like
for
the
some
Mario
reason. I don't know why
3
that
water levels too. They had pretty good little jam there. Yeah.
I don't know why that is.
I think they like the water. But
yeah.
I got nothing else. Won't you give us your Retro Ramble for next week?
Our Retro Ramble for next week. So we're getting into Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
Yep.
Coming up soon. So pretty easy. What is your ideal Thanksgiving spread? So like your main course, your sides, your dessert. If you're going to have Thanksgiving dinner, what needs to be at that table? And what maybe was any of that your favorite growing up? So
I like it. All right.
Yeah.
Good to me.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, with that, guys, we have reached another checkpoint. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. they'll like you even more if you do that, and so will we. So
No, we definitely will.
leave comments, and yeah, we appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time, and be kind of rewind. Remember that.
That's right. See y'all around.
See ya.
This Podcast Takes Tokens is a Clay Street production.